What the hell is this?
Go away.
Leave us!
Shut up! Naruto. What the heck is someone like you doing here? And how do you know my name? Of course you wouldn't know. Why don't you guess, Naruto? No. Figured it out? Your Ninetales, true form! That's no woman's laugh. You'll have to do more than transform to trick me, you damn Like, no! Wait, what? Got a little worked up there. I've been kind of hot-tempered since the day I was born, and talking like that when I get excited. I try not to say it, but sometimes my mouth bypasses my intentions. What about you? I always hoped you wouldn't end up saying silly nonsense words when you get worked up like me. Minato never told you anything, did he? Good lord. Yes, I'm your... It's like I've always wanted to meet you. It's like you really are my son. There's so many things I want to talk to you about, Mom. Yeah, we'll have a long talk. But let's keep the fox out of it. Minato also used my chakra to help form the seal. To help you take control of the Ninetales' power someday. We wanted to aid you however we could. Are you listening? Just thinking how glad I am to see my mom's a babe. Well, thank you. Well, Naruto, I'm sorry you ended up with my face, but at least you got your father's hair. Why? If my mom's a babe, and I look like her, that makes me a hunk, right? And you've got really pretty hair. I bet that would have looked good on me, too. Oh, you're only the second man to ever compliment me on my hair. I am? Who's the other one? Your father, of course. I get it. What? Hey. There's one thing I've always wanted to ask you, Mom. How did you and Dad fall in love? That's like totally embarrassing. You said like again. You're all worked up. I needed to change the subject. You said it again. I moved to the Leaf Village when I was very young. Your father and I were just kids. The first time I saw your father, Minato, I thought he looked like a flaky girly boy. Whoa, really? Since I was the new kid, I wanted to make an impression on the first day of academy lessons. So when they asked me what my dream for the future was, I said I'm going to become the first female Hokage. And yeah. Rock on, Mom. You definitely take after me. Other way around, son. Well, so? They didn't like how the new kid was suddenly talking about becoming Hokage, and the boys started making fun of me all the time. They called me Tomato. Tomato? I don't get it. I had a very round face, and with my fiery red hair, well, I looked like one. Even I had to admit it, and it infuriated me. Ah, so Dad was the one who stood up to the bullies, and you... Nope. I went after the boys who made fun of me, and in the end, the tomato squashed them. After seeing all that wild red hair whipping around while I beat them half to death, I got a new nickname. The bloody habanero. I think I get why Kiba and Shikamaru are so scared of their moms now. So what did Dad say when they asked him for his goal for the future? Minato? He said,
I want everyone in the village to acknowledge me and become a great Hokage.
get everyone to acknowledge him and become Hokage, huh? When I heard that, I thought there was no way such a goofy flake would ever become Hokage. What? But Dad totally looks super strong. Yes, but what did I know? I was young, so I looked down my nose at Minato. Until a certain incident. Incident? I've always hated my red hair. Until one day, thanks to Minato, I came to like it. What happened? My chakra's a bit special, you see, and the hidden cloud wanted it badly enough to kidnap me. As they were marching me away, I pulled my hair out one strand at a time to mark the path they were taking me. I was very careful not to be seen. The Leaf sent out pursuit squads immediately, but none of them managed to find me. As we got closer to the border, I started giving up hope. Aha! Yes, Minato was the only one who picked up my trail. He was the only one who noticed the trail of red strands. As he held me, he said he noticed my beautiful hair right away. Suddenly, he looked like the most magnificent shinobi ever. Like a man who would make all my dreams come true. And most importantly, he changed me. My bright red hair had led me to my soulmate. It became my own personal red thread of fate. From that day on, I liked my hair. And more importantly, I loved Minato. There's a special little something I like to tell the men who compliment me on my hair. Yourself included, Naruto. I love you. So tell me, what is the product of the Leaf's yellow flash and the bloody habanero? The Leaf's orange Hokage. I love you. I feel so at peace. I feel so happy. My chakra can't hold the Nine Tails down for long. This is your chance to take him out. Right. Let's do it. He sure is strong, huh? Open wide. Rasengan Barrage. Gotcha. One more time. Get out of my face. You've still got all that power? Man, you're really something else. Nine Tails, I'm sorry, but I won't hurt you. Wait, just wait. You did it, Naruto? Yeah. So, Mom, are you? And now I can follow after Minato. But first, there's one last thing I need to tell you. Naruto, I want you to know the truth about the incident that happened 16 years ago. The year you were born. The truth? I was the previous Nine Tails Jinchuriki. That's where it all begins. Mom, you were the Nine Tails Jinchuriki? Yes, but before I tell you what happened, I want you to know a little more about who I am. I was chosen as the second Nine Tails Jinchuriki. The truth is, I was brought to the Leaf Village for the express purpose of becoming a Jinchuriki. Why? You lived in a whole nother country. Why did you have to become a Jinchuriki? Yes, I lived in a different country, and a different village. But the Fire and Whirlpool countries, and the Leaf and the Eddy villages had very strong ties to one another. Shinobi of the Leaf Senju clan and the Eddy's Uzumaki clan were distant blood relatives. The people of the Eddy's village were all blessed with astonishingly long lives, to the point our village became known as the Village of Longevity. Our clan specialized in sealing techniques, though their processes were a little rough. The 4-element seal on your stomach was based on techniques from my village. In fact, I taught Minato, your dad, a whole bunch of different seals. Naruto, the mark on your back is the symbol of the Hidden Eddy village. Even today, the Leaf uses it as a symbol of friendship and goodwill. My country is long gone. It was only a matter of time. In that era of war, people quickly came to fear the power of our sealing techniques. The few survivors disappeared, scattering themselves across the globe. But then, why did you have to? Apparently I was born with a particularly strong chakra that was well suited to suppressing the Ninetales. My predecessor as the Jinchuriki was also a powerful female ninja. I guess it was seen as appropriate. It's funny, her name was Uzumaki Miro. She became the first Hokage's wife, and I ended up marrying the fourth. Do you know about the battle between the first Hokage Hashirama Senju-sama and Uchiha Madara? Yeah. During their fight, Hashirama-sama gained control of the Ninetales, and in order to better aid him, Miro-sama sealed it inside her own body, becoming the first Ninetales Jinchuriki. From then on, the Leaf took possession of the fox, and as Miro-sama neared the end of her life, I was brought to the village as the Ninetales' new vessel. So they used you? I had no idea why I had to move. When I learned the truth, I was speechless. It had all been kept top secret. Only the third Hokage and the top village counselors knew. Only 3 people. I felt like I was suffocating under the pressure of being a Jinchuriki, and the crushing loneliness that came with it. But then Miro-sama said this to me. Ultimately, we were brought here to become the vessel of the 9-tailed fox. But before that beast can be housed, we must fill the vessel with love. Mom, you were a Jinchuriki, but you were still happy? Yes. Naruto, you don't need to cry anymore. Wait. The fox attacked the Leaf 16 years ago, and it was because the masked Akatsuki guy had control of it. So, how could you have been holding it at the same time? I guess your dad didn't get to tell you. It figures he left most of it to me. Minato must have had very little time. Well, you're right. The mass murderer did have control of the Ninetales when it attacked 16 years ago. But it was only moments before his attack that it was still sealed inside me. But how? The masked man, I don't know how, but he knew. Knew what? He knew the one moment when a Jinchuriki seal is at its weakest. He waited for that moment, and when it came, he stole the fox from me. There's a second when the seal gets really weak? What? When is it? Childbirth. A full-term pregnancy for a female Jinchuriki is about 10 months. As the energy used to maintain the seal starts going to nurture the child, the seal weakens in direct proportion. I'm so sorry. We made you into the Ninetales vessel, and left you with such a heavy burden. I wasn't there to raise you. I wasn't there to love you. Don't apologize. I had a lot of hard times growing up as a Jinchuriki. But I never blamed either of you. Maybe I never understood what a parent's love is really like, but I never had a mom or dad to begin with, so I managed. But now I get it. I live because my mom and dad gave their lives for me. You filled me up with love before you put the Ninetales in me. So here I am, happy and healthy. I'm glad I ended up being your son. Thank you for letting me be your mother, for letting Minato be your father. Thank you for being our son. Thank you. Thank you. Mom, I promise I'll eat more than ramen from now on. I'll work in the vegetables. I love hopping in a hot bath, so no worries there. And I get plenty of sleep. Probably too much. As for friends, I've got plenty, and they're all wonderful people. I just wish you could have met them. Although one in particular has been giving me a lot of grief lately. As for school, you were right on that one. It never got me down, though. It wasn't always smooth sailing with the teachers and students in the academy, but I really respect all of them now. Jiraiya Sensei taught me all about the 3 vices of shinobi. He's just like you remember him. But still, he was a great man. He taught me how to live as a true shinobi should. I am Uzumaki Naruto, ninja of the Hidden Leaf. My dream is to become Hokage, one to surpass all the previous Hokages. To become a bigger badass than my father. To become a stronger shinobi than my mother.